Guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm doing something a little bit different tonight. I'm going to channel messages that are from spirit babies and children. I had a few come through for me today that asked me if I could please deliver messages to their families, loved ones, moms, especially. Um, I feel like there's a lot of people out there that have children on the other side that aren't aware that mediums and psychics and shamans and people of the spiritual realm and workings um, can communicate with them. And I wanted to go ahead and create an opportunity for a few people that may have experienced this kind of loss in their lives to have a chance to get a message from their spirit babies, because in reality, you never stop being a parent, even if they're on the other side. And I'd love to help these children have their messages heard. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is have you guys pick a rock. This one is going to be a piece of charcoal from the ocean. It reminds me of a piece of magma rock. And then number two, we've got this piece of wood with a rock inside of it that is sort of split there. But I found this in the ocean and I couldn't put it down. So that is number two. And then we've got number three. This is a piece of what they call gneiss. And gneiss is spelled Gneiss, I believe. And it is the form of rock that is created right before granite. So it takes quite an immense amount of pressure, heat, um, and just a major life event to actually create one of these. And I found this in the ocean as well. Okay, and number four is kind of a tag along spirit that asked me to go ahead and deliver a spontaneous message. So this is actually a piece of coral. I don't know if you can really see very well on there, but it's got crystallizations on it and sparkles, and it's really beautiful. And it is a piece of coral that I found in the ocean out here in Florida. So I will go ahead and give you guys a minute to sit with each of those and feel out which is going to be the right pile for you. And I'll see you at your piles. Okay, pile one, welcome to your reading. And first things first, I'm going to go ahead and bless our space, bless this reading. I command that only energies of unconditional love have permission to enter this space. Additionally, you must consult with Source Consciousness and my higher self before entering this space and reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, so I'm gonna let that keep going over here. And pile one. So wow. Initially, I got a lot of channeled information here to read to you. I put myself in meditation and went ahead and channeled whatever came through and wrote it down. The first piece of information I got was a list of names. And I would really like to go ahead and read those names to you, Pile One. They could be the name of this spirit, they could be the name of you, they could be the name of anybody related to this child that you may have a connection to. The first name I got was Annie. The second name I got was Abigail. The third name I got was Presley. And the fourth name I got was Cyan or Anne. I couldn't tell, maybe both. And then I got the name Caitlin. And then I got the beautiful name Osha, Osha. I got the name Tyler. I got the name Ryan. And I got the name Blake as well. And I'll start by reading off a couple images I got. I got a mental image of a box of belongings, like a baby box that you would get when you leave the hospital and, you know, you don't have your child, but instead you have a box. And that was the immediate understanding I was given when I tuned into this memory I was shown. Um, and then I heard your child speak because they do continue to grow on the other side. And this child said that you felt that the box of belongings, your baby box, was all you got to bring home that day you left the hospital. But you brought me home as an angel, and I get to protect you now and teach you how to embrace a moment as a forever. And I thought that was so special. This child gave me the understanding that you guys didn't have very long together at all in this 3D reality. It could have just been a moment or a flash in time. But in all reality, the truth is that that flash in time, that quick moment in time, is so much more special than an entire lifetime they could have lived with you. And it's because of the lesson that it carries and the weight of that moment. It's because it carries the lesson of cherishing every second we get with those we love. And that was a major lesson for you and this child spirit. And they still love you and they're still around you and they will never leave you, actually. Um, but they really want you to know how much they appreciate you allowing them a moment with you in this world, no matter how long that moment was or wasn't. They want to thank you for it. And they want to let you know that their short life couldn't have been richer by being born to anyone else on this earth. And then I was shown an image of someone looking out of a window and looking out at the sun, possibly the sunset or the sunrise. And yeah, and I wrote wondering if the baby is okay and how they feel about your choices. And this is what they have to say. When it comes to me, I look at you with so much pride. Don't let sadness run your life because I want you to be ready to notice the signs and symbols I'm about to send you. Oh, I also see that I didn't see that other name written over here, but it is to the side, and I wrote Amanda. Flipping over here. Oh, and yeah, so they may also be leaving you random coins of all kinds, feathers, um, and interestingly enough, I got shoes. Things maybe falling randomly that haven't fallen before around the house. Um, Specifically from a desk area, possibly. Maybe even leaving some cabinets open. Um, I'm seeing a child sitting inside the cabinet playing in there. Birds, bees, random patches of flowers, and butterflies. And this is what else. This is what else they have to say. I want to support you through feeling all of the emotions that I left you with. You are meant to do more things in this life than to solely be a parent. You still are. You still are my parent. And I'm your lucky horseshoe. The protection and good luck that will help you accomplish your goals. And some of them include me. They say, let's move these mountains together, Mom. So, I don't know if you're planning on speaking about your experience yourself or encouraging other women um, to embrace how they feel about possibly a similar scenario. Maybe women's support groups of some kind or things of that nature. But if you do decide to step into that, please know that your child spirit is with you every step of the way and they genuinely want to help you in that process, okay? Let's see if we've got any advice tarot cards from this child spirit to help us in our healing path. I know that going through something like that is not easy, nor should it be. And I want to let you know that you are not alone. There's a lot of us out there, just not everybody talks about it. And your child spirit really wants to help you in being vulnerable with this story because of how many people's hearts you can touch with it, okay? Spirit guide of this baby and helping familiar spirits. Okay. um can we please have a couple cards to give us some advice on how to possibly heal from this scenario? I'm hearing the song by George Strait, Run. I don't take reversals on this deck. Okay. Wow, this is beautiful, pile one. So, first card is Have Faith. Second card is Love. And the third card is Alchemy. Pile one. Your child spirit thinks that you are the most magical person on this earth to them, okay? First of all, they want to ask you to have faith. I don't know. What I'm getting from this card is you may be wanting to try again to have another baby, but you may be scared because of how this experience went. And they want to let you know that a nurturing womb does not have room for fear. So we need to work through that fear and we need to start visualizing through faith a better and more fulfilling outcome. Okay, so your child wants to help you in manifesting a different outcome and possibly maybe even reincarnating. However, you need to have faith that this can happen. You need to imagine that this can happen. Okay? You need to sink back into that heart space that you've closed off a bit and alchemize the grief. Let's look closer at this. Yeah, look at her. It looks like she's like reaching inside and pulling out an emotion of some kind and holding it in her right hand, which is the giving hand. And this child spirit is asking you if you could possibly do some type of guided meditation of some kind. You can find them free online everywhere, even YouTube. And they'd like you to find a guided meditation for the heart space. And what they're asking me to ask you to do is to get that meditation on, whether it's in the bathtub or whatever. And they're asking if you can call on their spirit. So, spirit of my child that is departed, something of that nature. And they will immediately show up for you. They won't show themselves unless you can see and want to see them. That is an option. But they're saying, please call on me and I'm going to help you in this meditation take away some of this sadness, because it feels like this has been there in your heart space for quite some time. And your child is asking you to allow them to carry the weight of this, because they're saying you don't deserve to have it. And it doesn't weigh anything to spirit, is what they're saying. And it would actually be part of their purpose to take this from you. So you can move on in expressing your story, expressing their story, expressing your love for each other in a heartfelt way, utilizing a healed heart, okay? Instead of coming from a place of grief and sadness where you can't speak about them without breaking down. They want to help you process these feelings and to move through them with love, to be able to express in a more clear, concise manner about your experience, their life, and what it meant to you, no matter how short. Okay? Let's get you guys some angel numbers. Spirit of Pile 1's child, can you please give us a couple angel numbers that your family can look out for from you directly? What angel numbers do you want to give to your parent today? Okay, 333. 4, 4, and 0. Wow, Pile 1. You are going to be a powerful alchemizer, okay, with the support of your child. And I don't even think you realize this. So, number 0, there is no beginning and no end. Isn't that quite a statement from... Wow, isn't that quite a statement from this spirit? There is no beginning and there is no end. That just tells you how dedicated they are to ensuring that you know they're here for you, Pile 1. I'm hearing, I will not waver. Little firecracker I think you had. It is time to develop your spiritual side. Okay, so it's time to go ahead and get to know yourself through this process, Pile 1. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. Yeah, and I think in your discovering of this deep love your child has for you and has always had for you, even even in whatever choice you had to make, okay? Their love is limitless, and you're finding the God in all of these situations, okay? Don't second guess it. I'm hearing God say, I approve. you know? And the number 333, you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Listen, Pile One, whatever your story is to why this happened, how it happened, who it happened to, all of it, it fucking matters. It matters. And it's going to change how people look at free will and self autonomy. Okay? Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. Your spirit baby is asking you to please tell yourself that anytime you have to look back at this memory and think, I couldn't, or I should have, or I would have. None of that matters. I am powerful. Number 44. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your path. Oh, present life path with diligence and determination. And even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. So, right over the card that I told you to go ahead and look up that guided meditation, maybe put it on the bathtub. Saltwater baths are highly protective. I personally suggest the channel Our Sacred Universe, and that channel is on Spotify and YouTube. And the sweet soul that runs that channel, I will never stop recommending her. Ever. She's helped me from the beginning of my spiritual awakening to now. She helped me realize I'm a shaman. She helped me realize a lot of things about myself, and she is a gift. So I highly recommend her channel. All information I've ever heard her speak about is verifiable through multiple religions, cultures, and backgrounds. So it's quite interesting that her channels are completely channeled. No pun intended. Um, but other than that, Pile One, I hope this helped bring you some slight peace today. I know it's not going to fix any and everything, but I know that some of what I've spoken about today you needed to hear, and I intend on making this message loud and clear for you guys. And if you were drawn to another pile, you can join me there. All of these messages are quite emotional tonight, but I'm determined to get the messages out, and I plan to continue uploading more in the future as well. So if this helped you, please like, comment, and let me know how this helped you or anything at all. I like to continue to support a supportive, non judgmental space for anybody that needs it. And I do not plan to stop uploading messages anytime soon. So if you vibe with my tribe, you can also join me on my Facebook. I have a Facebook group, The Witchy Homestead, and I also have a Facebook page, The Witchy Homestead. I only have one page and one group, so sorry to anybody that wants to copy me out there, but you can't. And if you want a personal direct reading from me, you can definitely reach out to me, thewitchyhomestead@gmail.com. I will never reach out to you directly or message you first. That will never happen from me. So if anybody does, it's a scammer. It's not me. And I also have TikTok now, at the Witchy HS for Homestead. And I just really appreciate you guys trusting me with this fragile baby spirit today and yours. And I want to ensure you that I'm going to make sure that your spirit feels the love of your child however I can, as often as I can. If I can channel them again in the future, I'd love to do that. And I hope that you guys have a good rest of your evening. Thanks. Bye. Hello, pile two. So this one was the driftwood with a rock inside of it, little crack inside of that rock. But I've never been able to take this rock out of this hole. It's stuck there. So it's one of my favorite pieces just because of how unique it is. Um, and that brings me to your message from your, sorry, I hit the table there, from your baby spirit on the other side. And I wanted to go ahead and confirm I have a bunch of channeled information here. Um, the first thing I picked up on was that this child was between the ages of like 5 to 7 and, or young, around that age, and they possibly passed from a sickness or illness, possibly uh, a cancer of some kind. I'm picking up on, or some kind of illness, possibly. It wasn't very sudden, but it was fast in the decline of their life, is what I'm hearing. I picked up on a child playing hopscotch. I don't know if that's something they did before they got sick or always wanted to do. Playing outside in front of a house and maybe even roller skating a little bit or wanting to roller skate, taking picnics. And then I saw a window and a child looking out the window at the beach. Um, I heard the child mention that they noticed something odd, or you guys noticed something odd as a family and went to get it checked out. Um, and then I started hearing speech. So I heard the child say that I want my parents to know that they did their best. My illness taught our family how to value life and how to live our own lives purposely. I know you needed help to talk about me after I left, including my funeral. And I want to thank you for keeping my memory alive and sharing my soul. But now let me help you to take some of this grief from you. I want to help you cry. I want to help you feel again and to use your heart in the way that it's meant to be used. And then I got a list of names as well. I got Amanda again. I got Celeste. I got Amber, Allie, Maya, Christopher. And I heard them say that they give you leg hugs. So possibly when you're like standing around in the kitchen or anywhere at all and you feel like a weird breeze or in a circle or wrap around your arm or leg, just know that that is them. And they just want to let you know that they're there. Um, Continued names I got was Brittany, Kingsley, McKinley, Mackenzie, Kelsey, Katie. Okay. Let me go back to my other page here. Okay. Uh, and this part was so amazing to hear from Spirit because I've never heard anything like this. But they want to make sure that you know they are still unique in heaven. They're not just your everyday average angel, is what I'm hearing. They're a unique unicorn angel, is what I'm hearing. And then I heard that God let me pick the colors of my wings. And sometimes I let you see glimpses of me. Could be in other people. It could just be a flash of a color you notice sometimes, but, or maybe even a rainbow. Rainbows and glares, rainbows all over, all kinds of colors. My God, this was a colorful child. My parents made the most beautiful angel, is what I heard. They're saying that you tell yourself that you guys made a beautiful baby, but in reality, you didn't just make a beautiful baby, you made a beautiful soul, a beautiful angel, a beautiful spirit. And they want to thank you for that, for continually encouraging them to be themselves, to allow for those colors to shine through the everyday matrix, is what they're saying. Thank you for that. They also said I was meant to guide you into and through the motions and emotions of parenthood and unconditional love. You've done exceptional. But your life doesn't end just because mine did. You have many people to show this lesson and value to, and I want to help you, please, to believe in yourself and your ability to do that for other people. So, pile two, it seems you had a very special, unique child. I also picked up something on like string instruments, so I don't know if there's something about the violin that's significant with you guys, or possibly how you honored them or something of that nature. But I think this child is so touching, okay? And especially in their approach and describing how your relationship is meant to do more than just teach you how to be a parent, because that's not all you learn from this child. Yeah, your child is saying that the main goal of their existence in your life was to teach you what love without conditions looks like, feels like, sounds like. Spirit guide, angel baby spirit of pile two, can we please have a couple cards to let us know how we can traverse this healing process without you here? Well, you're still here to help us traverse this healing process with you by our sides. Thank you for that correction, Spirit. Okay. 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 And I don't take reversals on this deck, guys. Okay. They're saying two more. Okay, we'll pull two more. I'll make some room here. Make sure you guys can still see okay. How many more shuffles? 6? Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I see why they wanted the last two. A little bit of an upper. Do you want this many angel cards, Spirit? I'm hearing yes. Okay. Wow. They love you a lot and they want to make sure they give you as many messages as possible today. Okay, pile 2. Okay, so the first card we have here is sadness. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Um, yeah, you're feeling sadness. I just noticed this woman in this card has a paint palette right here. I'm not, and number 5. Look into your life path number if you're number 5. That would be interesting. But she's got a paint palette here, and I can feel that you are sitting in this sadness without your child here, okay? And they want to let you know that's valid. That any human that felt the bond that you and them had and then had to see it go away in front of their eyes, when you believe that, when you believe and know in your heart that it just is not natural for a parent to have to bury their child. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And that is what I feel is keeping you there and trapped in this sadness, is going over and over in your head again about this, okay? And your child is asking you to please consider your needs in this scenario. They're saying you're so giving to everybody else, but they're saying, I want to give back to you by helping you live again, helping you feel something other than sadness. And it's going to take patience, okay? You don't just grieve overnight. Grieving is messy. Grieving is creativity. Grieving is feeling that entrapment and saying, yeah, I'm trapped here. Or, yeah, I've normalized my pain and I've normalized it so much that I'm comfortable in it. I'm comfortable in this eye of the storm, in this depression tornado, because I don't have to interact with it. I just have to sit in the center and watch life go by, and then I can be with them. And Spirit's saying that is not how this is meant to go. It's not. They're saying there's more out there for you besides this past experience, okay? They're asking you to unleash your creativity, because I don't know, pile 2, if you are currently with somebody, or the person that you were with, that you had this child with in the past, maybe you're not with them anymore and you might be single, or maybe you are, but either way, Spirit is saying that you have a soulmate in your life or about to come into your life, that they are delivering fresh off the press, is what I heard. So I don't know if you're trying to manifest someone new, but your child wants to help bring them directly to you. But they're saying that they can't deliver a pizza to a house that's not taking visitors, guests, or even has the driveway blocked off. Okay? So we need to start processing through this sadness. And I'm thinking your creativity will help you do that. I'm hearing paint me some angel wings. The colorful ones. Yeah, Spirit is asking you, please get this sadness out of your body. Processing grief and sadness is not just feeling your feelings and sitting in them and like doing the meditations and stuff. Grieving looks different for everybody, but it does ask you to take some kind of physical action, okay? Whether it's cleaning out a space, whether it is writing a book, whether it is writing a column, writing a short story, making a movie, making a canvas, selling art to remind people of their spirit babies. I mean, this could go on for hours. I could think of a million things. But Spirit is saying we are asking you, and it is part of the process of grieving, to do a physical action to get this out of your body, okay? So if you can partner with them to do that, they want to help you majorly. They want to help you get through this, and they're saying you will. You have a strong willpower and strong family on the other side, okay? And you've got me, I've also lost a child, and I know that it's not an easy subject to talk about, and you have a safe space here with me and my Facebook group and my Facebook page. So don't ever feel like you do not have somebody willing and able to support you and hold space for you, okay? Because you do. We're all here together, okay? Spirit baby of pile 2, can you please give us the lineup of the angel? Okay, we have that one flipping out. Give us the lineup of cards you would like for your parent to receive today, and possible angel numbers they can look out for. Okay, I had 2 fall on the floor, so we will take 2 more, Spirit. Telling me this one, this one. Okay, wow, these are all so loving. One moment, and I'm gonna pick up the one on the floor. Okay, I'm back, and I picked up this one, and I've picked up number 29. Okay, let's look into these, because frankly, picking up on your energy, whoever is watching this right now, I want to say that all of these cards are things I pick up on in your energy now and in the future, okay? Your spirit baby really wants you to soak this in, okay? So let's go one by one. Sadness. You are kind-hearted. And Spirit is saying to me right now, we've got to make room for the good. Your backpack is full, and we need to take some out. Number 18, you are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest of all good. I am kind-hearted. So when you remove this sadness and you sink into gratitude and reverence for this child's life with you, for the time they had, rather than being angry at God, we can thank Him for giving you a hands-on spirit baby angel that can tactfully and hands-on work with you in this world to bring you things, manifestations, good luck, new people in your life. It's really going to make room for these higher missions to come through to you for what you're actually here to do on earth, okay? Your child really wants to help you in this. They're saying, I am dedicated. I've signed a soul contract with you to do this. And whether you know it or not, both of us signed on the dotted line for both of us to leave this world when we decided. And it's my job now to make sure that you get what you deserve out of this world, life, and experience all of the experiences that I'm lining up for you to have. Okay. Wow. I love this child so much. Number 26, you have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Wow. This totally lines up with this one because you have a collective mission. Okay. Whether you know this or not. Okay. You have a collective mission and you're going to help a lot of people, but this child is saying, we have to help you first, Mom. You matter first, Mom. You're number one. Don't forget that. Your cup has to be overflowing to spill out to others, okay? Number 6. Oh, I didn't finish number 26. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. That's what I'm saying, pile 2. Like, you're innovative. You're going to hit people in a different way where they're not expecting it. And you're going to find that creative way of doing it. From your own safe space that you create inside of your own healing, okay? And you may be a very tactful person that prides yourself on holding it together, nurturing, doing the right thing, right? However, Spirit's asking you to have patience with yourself and patience with your healing process because not everybody heals the same. We all heal at different rates, different times. And they're saying that it may be a longer process for you because you are meant to feel the waves of all the feelings so that you can record them, is what I'm hearing, whether that's writing in your art or whatever. You know, you can't just have a good cry and then bam, you've got a masterpiece. Although I'm sure Adele works that way or something similar. But we're not miracle workers. We are human, especially throughout our grief and pain, okay? And your spirit child is asking you to give yourself the grace that you so willingly give everybody else. Treat yourself the way you would treat somebody that's walking into your office crying. Okay? Treat yourself the way that you would treat somebody that you're witnessing getting kicked out of their home or is ostracized or abandoned or heartbroken. Okay? How do you treat those people? How do you go about it? And treat yourself in that same nurturing, loving way, you know? If your cat needed love, are you going to treat it how you're treating yourself? Probably not. Okay? And that brings us to number 6, I am nurturing. Yeah, okay. So we're going to nurture the shit out of you, out of this entrapment, out of this grief, out of this sadness, at least temporarily, because the grief of losing your child is never going to fully go away, but it's always going to be there to remind us of everything we've talked about in this. You're going to be able to find gratitude in your experience eventually, even though it's a very, very hard, tough road to get there. Okay? But that's where the patience comes in. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. Okay, what have we been talking about? You are the epitome of self sacrifice. Okay, I can't make it up. And a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. With that last line coming through, I feel like this spirit baby is asking you to please allow them to protect you for once and to see you through this valley. Okay? Because you're not meant to do it alone. And this is where soulmate comes in. Okay, let's read this. Number 29. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. And I think, yes, I'm getting confirmation. Yes. Okay. I think that this possible new soulmate is going to see this in you, and or your child that has this soul contract with you that is on the other side sees this about you, and this is just an additional confirmation. Either one. Okay. And then we've got number 4 under I'm creative, or unleash your creativity. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Okay? I am stable. Number 4. You're going to get through this, pile 2, and when you do, you're going to kick life in the ass. Okay? And I'm so excited to see you do that. And if you want to chat about it, please let me know. Well, I hope that, this message from your spirit baby brought you some solitude and silence and peace and healing tonight. And I'm so thankful that you let me channel this spirit, because your child is quite a unique soul and is very special and loves you very much. If you did find that this helped you, please like. It helps me get my message out to more people and to get more people on my channel to commune and create a safe space for us to continue sharing messages in. If this is your story, if this is your child, I'd love to share memories of them and talk about them in the comments if you're open and willing to do that. Other than that, I hope you subscribe and catch me on my next reading that resonates with you. And I hope you have a great night. Bye. Welcome, welcome, pile 3. I'm going to do a quick cleansing on our space because I've been channeling for almost an hour. So let me see here. I command that only spirits of unconditional love and that offer help and healing to us today may enter our space. Additionally, spirits entering my space must gain higher approval from my higher self and source consciousness before allowed entry. Go. Okay, pile 3. So I want to start off by saying I'm fairly new to channeling children's spirits, child spirits, baby spirits, but I got relatively decent at doing it by channeling my own son who passed away. So I saw my son bring your son forward, and it's possible that this son passed away at age 5 to 7 or 8. However, I saw my son walking hand in hand with yours and bringing him forward to speak to us today. And he seemed very timid and shy, but he gave me the feeling that this was very important today. So I immediately allowed him to just channel and write whatever he'd like to channel and write. And I'd like to go ahead and read you what he had me write today, and hopefully it brings a little healing to your heart. Here we go. So he started off by saying he possibly passed away from an illness, and illness or accident of some kind. Um, it it was sudden and unexpected, though, is what I'm hearing. He said that my family has some regrets, and that is why I'm here today. My mom, mostly, she wishes that she could have done more for me because I did not pass away in her presence. He said she feels a lot of anger and resentment deep in her heart for everyone involved. But he did say she won't ever admit to that, though, because she still has to deal with some of those people in her everyday life. Um, he says that I want her to know she is entitled to feeling anger, but no matter what she says, it was my time to go. It would have been more traumatic for her to have been with me. I want her to remember me as I was and not there when she came rushing to be with me. My soul was already with God and following right behind her when she showed up. Or wished that she could have shown up. I try to put things in her path. Ah, okay. I see what he said here. I try to put things in her path to watch so that they might touch her heart, such as like touching videos, sweet movies, reels, things like that that really make you emotional. Um, I want her to remember her feelings and her heart and how it works so she can use it again and share it with other people. She's always wanted to raise a son that was kind, caring, generous, and willing to share his heart. But when she lost me, she fooled herself into believing not all people have a heart. Or, what's the point? The point is, our connection is unbreakable across space, time, and dimensions. Let's share our love together with the world again. Because I'm with you always. I hear you crying at night and asking God why you still feel so raw. We're here to tell you today, it's time to feel your anger. It's time to feel your sadness and your rage with honor and reverence. It is valid. It is valid, Pile 3. Everything you feel about the situation matters and is correct. But we can't stay there in these feelings, Mom. The heart you taught me to have deserves to be felt. The world needs your unique flavor of love, hugs, and encouragement. He's saying it would be selfish to keep that heart that you taught him to have inside of you for yourself, because it's so big and so many people need it, including you. You need to see how you affect the world by using your heart when it's coming in from the right place. Stop torturing my mother for doing all she could and giving her heart to someone that did not outlive her. Parents should not have to bury their child, but you did. And the way you paid respect to my journey, I want to do that for you too. Look at this strong and inspiring, creative, smart, caring person you've become. It's your turn to let yourself live again. Wow, Pile 3. So that was my channeled written messages that I wrote down before I even started this video. So what we're gonna do now is get a little bit of advice for you, because I know how hard it can be to heal when you don't even know where to start. Okay, so I figured it would be helpful for all of us to get some healing advice directly from the child that's helping you on the other side, okay? Because they never stop helping you. So, Spirit Baby of pile 3, can we please have a few healing cards to help us know how we can traverse this healing journey with you by our sides? Or how you may want to help us. They're asking for 4 cards, okay. Wow. Courage. Cycles. Have faith. And letting go. And I just want to bring you a little peace in seeing the letting go card and knowing that your child is saying, you can let me go without losing me forever. That is possible, and you can and will do it. You can let go these memories that are not serving you anymore to bring in better ones. Better ones, they're saying, with me in them today, how I am today, grown. They're saying, you can meet me on the other side. You can close your eyes and feel me around you. You can go into meditation and call on my soul, and I will be there protecting you because I am your angel. And they're saying, once you let go of these negative reminders and or clutter or feelings in your mind about how things went or should have gone or could have gone or what you wish you could have did or didn't do, once you process this and get through it, you're going to find gratitude for being able to be with your child throughout time, space, and dimensions, okay? It's a long road to get there, but it is possible. I've personally been through that valley and want to tell you that I'm waiting with you to help you through it as well, okay? Your spirit baby is saying have courage, okay? Because you are the light. You're the light through the cycle. And they're saying that you have to keep the torch alive, okay? Do not give up on yourself, pile 3. Do not ever, do not even consider giving up on yourself. Your spirit baby is saying, have faith in the woman that I knew you to be. She's still there. And she's ready to kick ass, is what your baby is saying. Believe it or not. You just need to let her. You need to let her. Let her cry, let her feel, let her scream, let her create, let her be pissed off and go on a walk. And then she'll show you what the next step is, one piece at a time, okay? From your higher self. Spirit baby of pile 3, can you give us a few angel cards for each of these? We're gonna pull, okay, we're gonna pull 3 more. Wow. Okay. You know what? Let's go here. I'll show you in just a second. Wow. Okay. Wow. 7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay. I don't know if these numbers come up to you all the time, but your spirit baby is asking you to please pay attention to them because these numbers are how they communicate to you. Okay? So let's go one by one. Number 77, I am brave. And if that doesn't go with courage, number 30, I don't know what the heck does. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. And just as I said that, I heard your spirit baby say, I'm here to help you. Please don't ever think for a second that you're doing this alone. Call on me. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. Your baby is saying that it takes a lot of cojones to even entertain the idea of healing. Because sometimes it can be easier for us to sit on our couch with some ice cream all the time or fall into a habit where we distract ourselves from what really needs to be done and felt. Okay? But your spirit baby is saying that you are so much braver than that, and it's time for you to show it. It's time for you to step up and show other moms that we can be tough too. We have a story to tell and share that matters because it makes a fucking difference. It makes a difference to you. It makes a difference to me. It makes a difference to the next child. It makes a difference to the next family dealing with this. Okay? And you're the brave one. You're the brave heart. Okay? Number 9, I am compassionate. And being under this card, I know I moved it, but it just felt right. I feel like Spirit is asking you to be compassionate to yourself throughout this cycle, okay? Because I don't care what anybody says, it's not easy to grieve a child, okay? It's not easy to grieve anybody and just move on. People act like they're done healing their passed over loved one, but newsflash, it never ends. So it's best to develop compassionate tools for yourself when those moments hit where you're like, wow, I'm sinking down, here I go into the sadness again, hello darkness, my old friend. You need to have like a small list of things that you can do for yourself that aren't traditional self-care, unless that's what helps you, okay? If that's what helps you, do it. But you need to have a list of tailor-made things that you or your loved one can, or your next loved one or your next soulmate, whoever, somebody can do for you, even yourself, to remind you that you are worth all the compassion that you tend to leak over into other people. You're worth it. You. Okay? You need the cookies. Don't make cookies for someone else. You deserve the cookies. Don't make coffee for someone else and invite them over for dinner. Make you that 4-course meal. Why? Because you deserve it out of nowhere. That's why. Okay? Spirit's really going to push you to do these things. So if you get on some kind of high that pushes you to leave the house and go to the grocery store and buy all that weird lamb or something new for dinner, know that this is your spirit baby trying to show you how to be compassionate for yourself by using the baby's heart that you taught them to have, okay? It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. I think you're really going to be surprised at how much better you feel being of service to yourself for once. And your spirit baby is saying, please let me be of service to you this time, Mom. Please. Okay. So, on to number 3. Number 7, I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. I am brilliant. What did I say? You can totally commune with this spirit. 1 hour and 11 minutes and 5 seconds on my clock. You can commune with this spirit, okay? You just need to sink further down into your heart space to be able to reach that level of meditation. You need to clear some more blockages in your heart, okay? And have courage and bravery to do that, okay? Number 88. I am wealthy. Okay. When you let go of some of these feelings you've been harboring for so long inside of your physical, emotional, and etheric body, because we have multiple bodies. If you didn't know, we do. You can do some research on that. Maybe your spirit baby's telling me somatic emotional release. Okay, that might be something really, really good for you. Number 88. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. Okay, wealthy doesn't just mean money. And I can't help but, okay, this is odd. Spirit wants me to show you these 8s as infinity symbols. Okay? And if you can imagine these infinity symbols being like energetic loops that cycle in, out, in, out, in, out, they're saying like that's your heart and your creativity and going in and out, in and out. And you keep cycling bad memories in there. And when we finally let that go, the line is empty. And God has to put something else in there. And guess what he's going to put? Can you guess? Can you guess? Abundance. Because he has to. He has to. That's how it works. Once you let go, trust, and believe, and you have the right intentions, he has to. That's the law. That's universal law. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what your pessimistic friend says. That's universal law, okay? You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. Yeah, your spirit baby is going to lead you to some places, honey child, that you definitely want to go, okay? So be brave, be compassionate, know that you're brilliant, and know that you've got shit lined up, okay? You're just going to have to be brave and face that ugly cry, okay? You're going to have to face that ugly cry. And when your spirit baby is saying, when the emotions are too difficult to bear and you feel like you can't breathe because of how much it hurts, ask them to help you breathe. Ask them to help you process and feel and get through it, and they will. They were born for this. It's what they're saying. Please ask for their help. Their help doesn't just stop in the physical, okay? Their help is forever, okay? Oh, this spirit baby did ask me before I close out to pull one card from a special deck of mine, the Inner Child Healing deck. So let me pull one card for you from there because they showed it to me and asked me very nicely. I'm going to pull one from the top spirit. How many shuffles? 7. Okay. I'll go from 7 from now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh my god. One more? Okay. I love to have fun. Okay. So, the Spirit's saying be decisive and pick you. Instead of coming home from work and picking everybody else, tell them to make a fucking sandwich and go get in the bathtub and give back to yourself. Okay? Do something that says to your inner child and your spirit baby guide, you know what? This is what's important today. Me. Okay? And there's unconditional love waiting for you there. Look, it's even got wings, okay? And it's an inner child deck. Oh, come on. Listen, your child is there for you. There for you. They're saying, even when you're naked, I don't see you as like an avatar body. I see you as like an energetic matrix type outline. And I can see where your energy is flowing like a machine. And I'm there for you always. You can't get rid of me. I'm around you 24/7. I protect you when you drive. I walk with you into work. I do your job with you. I help you with those difficult customers. I help you come up with new creative ideas. I help you get out of things. I love that. But I want to see you pick yourself, is what they're saying, okay? I want to see you pick yourself. You've got this, pile 3. You've got this. And if this helped you in any way at all, I would really like to know how. If you're comfortable sharing that in the comments, I am here for you, and we all are. This is a supportive space I'm building up over time, and I plan to continue uploading more videos in the future. But yeah, if this did help you, I'd love to know how. And please like, it helps me rotate my messages out there and reach more people so I can continue making more videos and getting more ideas and helping more people. And that's what we're here for, right? And if you like my vibe, you can also subscribe. My Facebook group is the Witchy Homestead. I have a group, I have a Facebook page, but only one. So if anybody else is copying my stuff out there, just know that I will never message you directly unless we already have an established relationship or I've done a reading for you before and you already know me, then that's different. But I will never reach out to you first. I'll never offer you a reading XYZ. So make sure that you are talking directly to me. And I have one email address, thewitchyhomestead@gmail.com. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to channel such a special angel baby spirit. And I'm sending you so much love on your healing journey, okay? And I look forward to connecting and hanging out in the future. Thanks, guys. Bye. Pile 4, what is up? So I've got a piece of coral here from Key West that I have hand foraged and found in the ocean, and it is a little crystallized and has these nooks and crannies of beautiful crystal areas. You can see it shining just a little bit. And you know, I added on this rock crystal very last minute. Originally, I only was going to do 3 spirit messages, but this one really sat on my heart, and I have a personal connection to this pile, I think. So I really wanted to help whoever needs to get this message out there today, because I know that it's meant to touch more than just one person. Um, so I want to talk a little bit about termination of pregnancy. Okay, so triggering subject there, but I know that whoever is brought to listen to this pile today understands the reasoning, um, your personal reasoning behind whatever you did. Okay. Before we get too deep into this, I am going to clear our space because this is a quite sensitive pile. I command that only spirits and entities of a helping nature with unconditional love in their presence, hearts, and minds may be allowed to enter this space. Additionally, all spirits and souls entering this space must obtain permission from my higher self and source consciousness to have access to this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so pile 3, let's talk about it. So, the initial message I got from this spirit baby was that this was a termination, and they wanted me to clarify that this was a contract between you and this child. And before you or them incarnated, and this is my personal belief that they asked me to share with you today, 12222 on my timer. I personally believe that spirits, before they come to earth and come down into a body to be born, um, which they can leave a fetus, I believe, and they can choose when they enter a fetus's body. Sure, it has a scientific heartbeat, XYZ. However, I do not believe that the spirit enters the fetus until it chooses to do so and or is ordainedly or divinely ordained to do so, or anointed to do so. Strictly because I believe that sometimes these situations are put on our path as a self development tool and an additional doorway to a new guide and angel that is meant to be on your team in a specific capacity. Okay. This spirit baby is asking me to please inform you that just because one contract was destined to end up in a certain fated way does not mean that your next contract will be the same. So I'm not sure if maybe you were concerned about having an additional baby or a new baby in the future, but your spirit baby wants to confirm with you that you can tap in with them and or your spirit team to get further details on your next contract, because it is possible. However, your womb needs to feel safe enough to house the next contract, and it will wait for however long it takes for that to happen, even if it has to reincarnate with you in next life, is what they're saying. Um, because you are destined to have the family love, unconditional love from this child. You are meant to have it and will have it. It is your karmic abundance and birthright to know this kind of relationship. And it doesn't have to happen this life. And once you can come to that agreement with yourself, you may really surprise yourself in how flexible and capable your beliefs and body and reproductive system can be. Okay? I personally also believe that all spirit children that pass over young have immense amounts of luck. I mean, luck that would put a leprechaun to shame, my friend. And I'm only saying that because I've experienced it. Um, After losing my child, I mean, the good luck I had on in other areas of my life were absolutely incredible. And your spirit baby is saying that they will never stop lining up the best for their mom. They will never stop seeking the best for their mom. They will never stop bringing you experiences that will give you the experiences you've never had. They're never going to stop doing that because you deserve it. They're saying if anybody deserves it, my mom does. Okay. They're making me feel like when you chose to make this decision, you were not in a safe physical environment. They're making me feel immense panic, immense anxiety. They're saying CPSD, so I'm not sure it's possible that you were in an abusive type of situation when you found out you were pregnant. And this baby is saying they were aware. They came in for a brief period to instill a sense of security and oneness within you because they carry the essence of God. And just with this essence alone, they can create a safe haven within your womb with their presence. And they're saying that they are so honored that they were able to bring you for however short or however long or however tumultuous or straining or difficult the experience was. They're honored that you allowed them in your life for that period of time to bring you that because you needed it and they needed you. They needed to feel the presence of somebody that would appreciate their life and their contract, no matter how short. They're saying not everybody would have appreciated me like my mom does now because she knows I'm with her. And she knows that based off of how much luck I continually try to put into her life, that there's more to all of this now. She can see that now. and know that inside of her heart. And this spirit baby is saying, just know I have special access to you, like from God. I have special permission to take it there. I can take it there and do as I please to make sure that you get what you're entitled to and deserve to feel and experience in this life, because you made the ultimate sacrifice of honoring your contract with me. Now I get to do my job. Now I get to make sure that you are taken care of. But this couldn't have happened unless you were brave enough and intelligent enough to know what could have been and what would have been if you would have stayed in that situation and with me. You knew deep in your soul that we had this contract for this specific outcome, because you knew that you would need me in a different way, at a different capacity. They are saying healer to me, so I'm thinking it's possible you may also have some healing abilities that lay dormant inside of you until you can tap into them after processing and ejecting this trauma and emotional baggage from your bodies. But this baby spirit does want to help you with that, okay? And it's saying we are far more capable than what you know and think we are. And this spirit baby is saying that it really wants to show you its full capacity to be in your life, but you have to give it permission to do so. It wants to give you hugs, dreams. It wants to visit you in your sleep. I know that's possible. I've had dream visits from my son who was also in this same scenario, okay? And my son visits me in my meditations, my dreams, all the time. And he's telling me, yours can too, yours can too. Just ask them before you go to bed, or maybe during the day if you have questions for them. They're showing me like they're attached to your hip, but there's like a speaker. Like they have a speaker right up to your heart, and they can hear the conversations you have with yourself in your heart and in your mind. And they're saying, if you can just find a little room in there in your everyday life to squeeze me in. Your spirit baby is saying, just ask a question, think of a question, think of anything you want to know from me or would care to ask me, and I will do my damnedest to visit you in your sleep and to give you the answer. They're asking you to please get a dream journal if you do plan to do that. Just have a journal in your pillow or something, so that way you can just wake up, turn over, or as soon as you wake up, you can write it down, because you will begin to lose it. So your spirit baby is saying that this is one way that you can build up a relationship with them like a muscle. If you dedicate yourself to that, they will continue to bring you, they're saying, oracle dreams. Well, pile four, let's go ahead and get some healing cards for you guys, because I know that could help. Oh, sorry. Spirit baby of pile four, can you please give us a few cards that will help us to know what to do or how to focus on this healing journey with you by our sides, with your helping angel hands? Okay. Sexuality. Hell yeah. Cycles. Okay. Okay. So, okay, pile four. So, um, what I'm getting here for entrapment, okay, is that you have been entrapping yourself in feeling like you are a shitty person for following the contract that you had with this spirit in your soul, on a soul level. You had this contract with this baby spirit to help teach you things, to help bring knowledge and awareness into your being, soul, and life and experience, okay? To teach you appreciation, how to value a moment, okay? All these different things. And you are entrapping yourself in believing that you are a certain way, you're a certain kind of person, you're this, you're that, you're a murderer, you're a killer, all these things. You are fooling yourself, absolutely fooling yourself if you think that you would have been better off with your other decision, is what your spirit baby is saying. Okay, as controversial as this is, I don't care. One day you won't care either, because it's your story, and this is not anyone else's story to embellish. This is yours. And your spirit baby wants you to know that it is time to set yourself free. And how you're going to do that is, what I'm hearing is by being creative with yourself. And that includes in these cycles when you're going through up and down, and you're sad one day, happy the next, missing them one day, wondering what life would have been like with them the next day. They want you to know that that's a trick, and you can ask for them to help you with these imposing thoughts that are haunting you and keeping you entrapped. And they will. They'll come in and give you thoughts to say, no, I did my best. No, I was a good fucking mom because I did what was best for my child in that situation. You know what's best. You do. And do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't. Fuck them. You're going to unleash that creativity through possibly even finding your sexuality again. I'm hearing Kundalini energies. So if you're open to it, I love suggesting resources for soul healing. And Tom Kenyon, I think it's Kenyon or Yen. If you look up the Hathors, um, they are celestial beings from Venus that incarnated in Egypt and helped with some of the frequencies in the pyramids to help bring healing to the people there. And some of those statues and stuff that look kind of like feline-esque, and they have the hair and the ears and the wider nose, those are the Hathors. So I highly suggest looking up the Hathors frequency and meditating with that, stretching your body, slow stretches, twirling your hips in circles while you're doing that, and just have fun and move however it feels right and get that energy moving and flowing through your body. doing yoga, stretches, dancing, all of it if you can. Like, be as silly as you fucking can. And you are going to shake off. Shake it off. You're going to shake off all that crap that's holding you down in this space. And I bet you might even have an experience with your spirit baby in doing so. They'll continue teaching you. That's what they're here for. Okay? So don't be scared to dip into this a little bit, okay? Your womb, your femininity is sacred, okay? And so is your experience, okay? And this is just a cycle. It's a cycle that you're going to get through and look back on the other side thinking, holy shit, I did that. I did that in a dignified, respectable manner. And you know what? I claim my story too. I don't know what you're going to do in this world, pile 4, but it's going to be something, especially with the help of your spirit baby, okay? I hope this helped you guys. I am also going to pull, they're telling me 2 angel numbers, 2 for this deck. Okay. We've got 19 and 16. 19, I am a pioneer. 16, I am perceptive. Number 19, independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely, okay, they're stopping me. So, independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. To me, that means that you put your life in the driver's seat here because you knew something. You knew something about the situation and you put yourself first. And this spirit baby is asking me to please ask you, do not ever feel guilty for knowing the truth about a situation and honoring it. And honoring yourself in that situation as well. And bravely stepping up to the plate for your outcome. Do not ever apologize or feel guilty for that. And if you do, please go ahead and release that with me now. You are extremely capable in life and in work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. And you took a big fucking risk. You took a big fucking risk here. And I applaud you. I respect you for that. Do you know that? Do you know that people out here actually are capable of respecting you for standing 10 toes down? Do you know that? Well, you should, and you're going to learn it right now. I have respect for you making this tough decision, and I personally know what it's like to not feel safe enough to birth a child in a situation, okay? There is no fucking shame in that. The shame is of the person who fucking let you down, okay? You didn't let anybody down. Let me be clear. Y'all got me fired up. And Taurus is coming out. Number 16, you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. What did I just say? Truth, and honoring it, and honoring yourself. You have a spiritual ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker. and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. What happened to you in this situation, pile 4, was fucking intense. And your angels are asking you to please share your knowledge because nobody sees it like you, pile 4. Nobody's seen the trauma you've seen, pile 4. Nobody knows what it feels like you do, to make a decision without anybody backing you up. No money, no hope is what I'm hearing. Not many people know that valley and what that road feels like. And because you do, Spirit's asking you, please, this will be your way to release. If you can find a way to educate women on this and let them know that there is no fucking shame in having free will. There is no fucking shame in exercising your free will and self-autonomy to love yourself over being trapped, entrapment. Okay? That was intense, pile 4, but your spirit child is also asking me to pull a couple inner child cards for you guys. Okay, this one flipped out. Refuel. Maybe you need a good burger, a cupcake, and a night to just refuel your soul with what feels good to you. Okay? I think I heard taco night. Me too. Pile 4. Let me get another card for you guys. That rabbit is so cute, little bunny. Okay, yeah, weighed down. Let's release this, dude. Let's go. Peace and love. Weighed down. Refuel. Okay, so your spirit baby wants you to refuel. Refuel your soul. Do what feels good. If that's a gushy meal and a good movie and a cry to release this, they're saying, please release the shame. Because there is no fucking shame in doing what you knew was truthful, knew was right, knew was best. Stop weighing yourself down, pile 4. Stop. You did what was right, what was best, and also, not to mention, the best you knew to do, the best you were taught to do. 147:47 on my clock. And this one is on the bottom. This is where I'm going to close it out. Nope, this is where I'm going to close it out. Oh, this spirit baby is so funny and is never going to give up. Joyful expression. Lucky bunny and bet on you. Listen, pile 4. You're going to help a lot of fucking people out there. It's just going to take you being brave enough to do it. Do not let the fear of what somebody else's experience looks like in your outfit scare you. Fuck that. Because guess what? When people hear what you've got to say about this, you're going to literally wire new pathways in people's brain. Okay? And it's well overdue, as you can see. Okay? Well overdue. Okay, pile 4. I hope this helped you guys. And if it did, hit the like, share, comment, subscribe. Listen, okay, the last message for you guys. On the back of these cards, there's little quotes, and this one stuck out to me, so I'm going to show it to you really quick. I am worthy and deserving of reward. Do not ever think that you aren't worthy just because you made a tough decision once. Let me say it again. Do not ever think that you are unworthy because of a tough decision that you made once in your life. Don't. You are worthy. And your spirit baby is going to show you just how worthy you are. Okay? All right, pile four, that's it for me for tonight. And I want to just say thank you for allowing me to channel the spirit of this precious angel. And they are with you 24/7. You have access anytime you like, a direct phone line to them, actually. So I encourage using that. Use it. Use it, use it, use it. And if this helps you guys, I'd love for you to comment and share your story or experience or anything that you may have felt during my reading. I'd love to know that and share that and commune about that. And if this helped you, share it, subscribe to my channel. I plan to drop many, many more episodes. And furthermore, if you're interested in a private with me, a private personal reading, I do offer them. My email is thewitchyhomestead@gmail.com. Or you can find me on Facebook. I have one page, The Witchy, WITCHY, Homestead. Or I have a Facebook group, The Witchy Homestead, and you can message me personally there, or you can reach out through my website. My Shopify account is linked in my bio, and I also have personal readings up for sale on there as well. But either way, I will never reach out to you directly, ever in my life, unless we have an established relationship and you already know it's me. So if anybody reaches out to you directly, it is not me. It is a scammer. You can reach out to me directly through the contact methods I have listed. I have TikTok, The Witchy HS for Homestead, or Facebook, The Witchy Homestead, or my email, thewitchyhomestead@gmail.com. Thank you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light and healing hugs. And I hope that this helped take a little bit of weight off of your soul today. Thank you guys.